So when did you take the break and for how long were you away from work?
I took a break when we had kids. So that's in 2009. And I think I took close to 6 years break.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, technically, even I was on a break. Well, not a break, but 2009, we had kids. I left my job to start the business. So I was not working for someone, but I was working for
Yourself.
myself, and you were helping me all this while as well. Meet Jo, my wife. In this video, we talk about her experience of working as a data analyst after taking a gap of 6 years. Let's go. Right, and what were you doing before 2009?
I was working in a software company as a senior software engineer.
Okay. And what are you doing now?
I'm working as a data and reporting analyst.
Okay. So you took a gap of 6 years and then you want to get back in. So what was the main reason why you wanted to really get back in?
Well, kids are old enough, so they don't need me as much
Obviously.
earlier. So I think that's the right time to go back to work so that, I can feel occupied and have some time to myself,
Yeah, I agree. How was it to break in after that gap? What is the first job that you started doing?
I started with a temp job for like 7 weeks.
Yeah.
So that's my first job here. So my role was doing some manual data management.
Okay.
So that's my first temp job. And after that, I went into contracting for a while.
Yeah.
And then I took a permanent job.
The initial job was not a data analyst job.
No.
It's just even though it's a data project, you were not doing data analysis. So how did you kind of transition into the data thing?
I think the next contract work which I did, that's related to data management and data analysis, and that's how I initially entered into it. And that's when I really used Excel. Like, I mean, as a software engineer, I never get to use Excel, but in that contracting job, I really used Excel to do some data analysis, and slowly, I just migrated, learning different tools like in Power BI, Tableau, and it went on and on. Yeah.
So if I have to ask you, like, which one you like most, the software engineer job or the data analyst job that you're doing now, which one you like it?
I mean, it's kind of hard to say because they're in two different countries. So obviously, you can't really compare those two. But when you look at the country, the work culture, or the flexibility I have over here, so I think I like this
Working
job.
here. Yeah, I mean, if you ask me whether I like software engineer job or working for myself, I would say working for myself is so much better. I have the full flexibility and all of that. So let's say someone had a career break and then they want to get back after some years. It could be they want to go back into data analysis, or they could be thinking of something else also. What would you say to them? What are your thoughts?
I think my advice would be to take things slowly. Like if possible, take a part-time job rather than a full-time job so that you can easily get into the rhythm and the job market. And don't just jump in, take things slowly, step by step. And definitely if you like it, you can just, go in that path, or else you can just, since already you took so much break, it doesn't really matter if you, just take a few more months off and then, go back to what you like.
Yeah, I think that's a good one. And what tools or technologies you had to learn or relearn when you started working?
Yeah, I had to refresh my SQL knowledge because we do a lot of data extractions and modeling and stuff. So definitely I had to refresh all my SQL skills, and I had to learn a couple of new data modeling technologies like Power BI, Tableau, and other to do some reporting. And in this job, I also have the opportunity to do some automation. So I've learned Power Automate very recently. So,
Yeah. Any final words?
So Yeah, if anyone wants to, if anyone is planning to go back to work, I think you should.
Yeah.
So don't feel weird or it's all right.
Yeah.
Initially, you might struggle a bit, but
Mm.
it's worth taking the chance and
Yeah.
do what you actually love to do.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. All right, thank you.